Giants. So yeah, they do take care of the Packers in London. We were actually on our flight back during that game, but from the highlights,
TVs?
I saw but I saw the score. I'm like, the Giants won.
We did a double take. We couldn't believe it at first.
I like the Giants plus the 8, but outright I was surprised.
And we talked about Daniel Jones a week and a half ago here, and the discussion was, can he ultimately be the quarterback of the future for the Giants? And I think that discussion still has.
Well, I think that this actually is one of those things that might be harmful for the longevity of the Giants. I think their new coach is phenomenal. I see
everyone's real quick to give him coach of the year right now.
No, I wouldn't say coach of the year.
A lot of people are saying.
Well, who else is he competing with?
Robert Saleh. We were projected to have 0 wins.
All right, Robert Saleh, but who else?
Well,
Bill Belichick working with a third stringer?
No, it's not Bill Belichick.
No, it's not
it's the 5th week. You can't coin, or it's going to be the 6th. They played 5 games. I'm only saying that this is bad for the longevity of the team because you might get tricked into thinking Daniel Jones is the guy. This is his contract year. And if you sign him now, look what they did with Kenny Golladay. They literally, I know you said before, that guy has the worst contract in the history of the NFL.
We did bring this up on the last show.
They have a quarterback they have a wide receiver who's paid, I think he's like top 5 or 10. I don't know the exact number. And he plays 0 snaps. He can't even get on the field.
I think he's 4 years, $72 million.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I know it's 4 years, $72 million, but I don't know where it is on the, he stinks.
But yeah, if they go to the playoffs.
Yeah, you can't get rid of, like we said. We said this.
On the last show, we discussed this.
No, and I say no.
Resign?
I say no.
And Paul said no.
They're going to.
I said yes.
Ziggy, where did you come down on that again?
I think he said no.
With Daniel Jones, Ziggy, where did you come down on re-signing him or not? I guess you can't really say it until the season concludes.
Look, if
the Giants schedule
the Giants on a 1-year minimum deal, take it.
He's not going to do that though.
He won't do that. Although you got to let him go. But right now, so a better question though is,
how do you let him go? Who's playing quarterback for the Giants then next year?
How do you let him walk?
If he makes the playoffs, you're picking 23rd. Who's going to be your quarterback? Hendon Hooker from Tennessee.
I mean, you can.
He's better than him.
He's an old Hokie.
2 or 3 quarterbacks. You can package picks and move up. That's not.
I don't know.
Or sign someone. I just don't know if you sign him to a big deal if that's what he's going to request. But the better question around the Giants right now is this a team that can compete going into the playoffs? When you look at their schedule right now, again, you can only play the teams in front of you, like you've said.
Yeah. And it's not that good. Their schedule's
poor. Their defense is very good. Saquon looks, every bit as good as he used to be.
When it gets cold out, people don't like tackling running backs. So.
No, this Giants team, I think that they can. I don't think they win the division. I think both the Cowboys and the Eagles are going to beat them when they play. Dallas already did. But with the way that schedule is laying out, the Giants seem to be capable of beating the teams that they're supposed to beat. So when we come into December football and eventually into January in the playoffs, I expect this team to be right in the thick of it. And once you're there, anything can happen, especially when you have a good defense and a running back.
You got to be... Before we project them going to the playoffs, I just want to remind folks, every single game they've played in this year has been a 1-score game. And we're not talking... These aren't the kinds of 1-score games where you're up like 24 and then a team gets a 2-point conversion off a touchdown, onside kick, gets another touchdown, and then the game ends. Like, they've been playing close games. And I have not seen nobody can count on going 80% in 1-score games. Certainly the Giants can. I am not sure the success is going to continue. They've looked good.
Yeah, but again,
gotten very lucky.
Think about the Vikings.
Thing, like, the Bears could have beat them.
Titans should have.
And Titans should have. That's the thing.
The Packers, I guarantee you, if the Packers go back and run that play with that play Ziggy was talking about 100 times, they probably get it, 85 times?
This is my fear
with
for
Aaron
you guys.
Rodgers.
This is my fear for you, Andrew.
What's your fear for me?
For all the New York sports fans.
I haven't crowned this playoff champ. I've said we're 3-2, 5-5. He's the one crowning.
No, but what I'm worried about for you guys is that you're so excited, and you should be, because I think the two teams have had the worst record in the NFL, tied for the worst record over the past 5 years.
Yes.
So I understand the excitement.
We hadn't won a game in September since 2018 before this year.
Like excitement is expected, and it's embraced.
Yeah, I'm just worried that they're playing against teams right now that they normally lose to bad teams. So this season, all of a sudden, you see the Jets and Giants winning games against teams. I do think that the Titans and Packers are good wins, but you're seeing them win these games that they normally lose, and very easily I can see that.
Well, besides the Steelers, we haven't beat bad teams. I know the Browns win was
who was the Dolphins quarterback on Sunday?
Skylar Thompson, but it was Teddy Bridgewater. We knocked him out.
It's hard to win in the NFL.
It is hard.
And we're finding ways to win. That's all that matters. Win by 1 or win by 50.
I hope you guys continue, but I'm just saying
the W's there.
Easy.